Hi there, I'm Dan Jacobs. I'm the teacher for Fantasy Lit class, and I just wanted to give you a sense of the class dynamic and my approach. You can get the details of the class on the syllabus, and you're always welcome to contact me and we can chit chat if you have any questions or concerns. The gist of how I approach my literature classes, my high school English classes, is pretty much as student based as I can and as I can do. So the idea behind this is I'll create an assignment, ask for responses, and then do my best to incorporate the responses in the next class by bringing up the things the different students have said and then asking them to react to each other's reactions, and also furthering the conversation with the things I've learned as a teacher over the last 20 years, 25 years. Oh my goodness! So that's pretty much how we're going about this. Fantasy literature in particular has led me down some very interesting paths with students. Not the least of which is the different ways that language and the way we imagine our world to be are in these feedback loops with the realities that we end up creating. And so that's my personal fascination at this point. I've also been reading fantasy and science fiction since I could read. I have my dad's collection in the classroom. I would love to nerd out with any of you. I've done this with many parents in the past. If you too are an avid fantasy science fiction buff. As far as the class itself goes, obviously things are different this year when we're hybrid online and in person. I am doing my level best to weave in everybody, and we've set up some I can show you the rig. Maybe I'll post a video of it so you can see what we're doing. So far, so okay as far as that's going, but my perception is that right now students are exploring we've been doing creation myths, we're going to be doing folk tales, and then move into Dracula, and I think students are doing their best to engage, and it's working, adjusted for pandemic. So anyhow, the class is based on, it's literature based, discussion based. We do cover grammar points. We have a paper or two that will be due during the semester. There are also smaller writing assignments. I give reading quizzes after we clear through folk tales, once we get into Dracula. And my reading quizzes generally are like, if you've done the reading, you will do well on it. They're, like say something about a guy who sucks blood in the first chapter, like those kinds of things. So grade-wise, I'll be posting, like all other Roper teachers will be, through my Roper/Blackbaud in that system. And beyond that, the things parents tend to ask or students ask, class participation. I know we have a couple students who are very quiet or unsure, or both, and I don't mark grades down. I do prefer that students do everything they can to have their voice be heard, so it would be wonderful if you are the parent of a quieter student, or you are a quieter student listening to this, that if you could send me email messages with your thoughts if you find you're not contributing to in-class discussions as much. So beyond that, it's an English class. I tend to not appreciate the boundaries between English and other subjects, so we do study psychology and sociology and history and linguistics. Those come up in the class, which I hope you would hope would come up in a fantasy literature class or any English class. That is the nutshell of Fantasy Lit. You are always welcome to contact me, and I love chatting with folks about your kids and about the subject matter. So anything in that realm, please don't hesitate. And have a good one.